This is part 2 of which products do I use for my customers, which products do I use for my clients, my family members, or maybe even you're on the line and you're wondering what patients products you can use for yourself. I'm going to close the door if you don't mind. So tonight we're going to talk about different scenarios. I do want to tell you that these are not packages. Yes, we do offer packages at Wakanna, but a lot of these recommendations that I'm giving this evening are products that I put together, so they're not quote unquote a package, right? So tonight we're going to talk about what CBD is, how it works in the body, and why and when we would use certain products. First, our disclaimer. So anything that we recommend here at Wakanna is not something that the FDA is approving. So we can never say words like this will cure or this will help to treat any disease, okay? Also, people that are under the age of 21 should not be using these products. Obviously, if you are a parent and you want your child that maybe has attention deficit disorder, ADD, ADHD, autism, a lot of those conditions, seizure disorders, it's to the discretion of a parent to use these products. So a little bit about myself. I'm Dr. Rita McGuire. If you joined a little late, I'm an OB-GYN. In fact, I am here on the telemetry floor. I'm not on the OB floor, but this is the telemetry unit here at Roseland Hospital. I trained at Wayne State School of Medicine in Detroit, Michigan. I completed my residency at Cook County here in Chicago. I'm the CEO of RJM Wellness and Rip Rita Fitness. I'm a global women's health and wellness speaker. I'm also a certifying physician for the medical marijuana program here in the state of Illinois, as well as a member of the Doctors for Cannabis regulation. I'm one of the co-founders, one of 4 of the co-founders here at Wakanna, as well as a chief medical officer. I am the owner of, this is a new business venture. I'm the owner of a fat loss camp in South Florida, as well as I am currently in school getting my MBA and my trichology instructor certification. So we all have a lot going on, and hopefully by the spring is my intention to have my MBA as well as my trichology instructor certification, so that we can really bring even more information here to you from Wakanna. I'm a mother of 3 adult children, yay! 30-year-old Jacob, Joshua is 25, he's on the far right, and then my Hannah, the baby girl, is 23. And again, send your prayers up for Hannah. On Friday, she'll be taking her exam for entrance into medical school, the MCAT. So I will be so happy that she is going to be done with that, because I tell you, I feel like I've been studying right with her. She's one of those kids that kind of reel you into what she's doing, even though I didn't sign up to take the MCAT again. So just a proud mom. I am still practicing physician here in Chicago. That's me on the left with Dr. Hood. We're performing a hysterectomy. On the right, I'm performing a liposuction. So still doing a little OB, not a lot of OB, but still practicing in my field. I also had the opportunity to testify in front of the Judiciary Committee for the legalization and taxation of adult use cannabis. So Illinois was the 11th state to adopt a cannabis law here. And so I obviously am a cannabis advocate, but tonight we're not going to talk about that side of the plant, the marijuana side. We're going to talk about the hemp species. And also one of the co-founders one of 4 of Wakanna. And you know my business partners, Dr. Patricia Van Pelt is our CFO, Melissa Boston, our visionary, is our CEO, and Phyllis Nash is our CSO. So you'll hear more about our amazing products, but we are the crown jewel of CBD. We are woman founded, we are Black owned. We have been in this industry since 2017. We launched Wakanna in 2019. So super excited about what amazing products we bring to the marketplace. So let's talk about cannabis right now. Cannabis is the family. It has 2 species. One species is the marijuana species. The other species is the hemp species. Now, the difference between the 2 species is, frankly, very easy. One gets you high, that's the marijuana species, and one gives you the health without the high. That's the hemp species. See, they both contain very much the same compounds. The 2 main compounds are delta-9 THC. It's in high amounts in marijuana. That's why you get high when you use marijuana. That's why you get that euphoria, the paranoia, the munchies, right? And then there's the hemp species, where it has very trace amounts of delta-9 THC, and it has high amounts of CBD or cannabidiol. And so that's why when we speak about hemp, we talk about hemp as giving us the health without the high. So all of our products here at Wakanna are sourced from the hemp species of the cannabis plant. So let's look at CBD, because CBD is really the main player here. It is a compound or cannabinoid that has many, many medicinal properties. CBD is an antibacterial. It inhibits cancer cell growth. We're seeing it used a lot in medicine and in oncology units, where they're giving their patients CBD for their nausea and vomiting when they're getting chemotherapy or cancer treatments. It also helps to promote bone growth. It helps to reduce seizures and convulsions. It is a very, very powerful analgesic. So instead of using Motrin and Aleve, which I've not used since 2017, or ibuprofen for headache or for pain, it's CBD that is very, very powerful in reducing inflammation, in reducing pain. It also helps to relieve anxiety. You know, that's a big issue and a big problem right now. You know, we've got the global pandemic, and we've got a lot of unrest in Afghanistan. We've had Hurricane Ida. I mean, it just goes on and on and on. If you live in Chicago, the shootings, the violence, CBD really helps to relieve anxiety, helps to calm. It also addresses mental illnesses like schizophrenia and depression. It also helps to relieve muscle spasms. When we talk about autoimmune conditions like multiple sclerosis, CBD has been shown to reduce muscle spasms, as well as CBD is a vasorelaxant. And that really is important when we talk about conditions like hypertension, heart disease, when we talk about blood flow issues, erectile dysfunction. It helps to open up blood vessels so that those important organs have proper circulation. But then there's other compounds. There's other cannabinoids that you should know about, because our products combine our full spectrum. So not only is there CBD, but there's CBC and CBG and CBN and delta-9 THC and delta-8 THC. This gives the body, when we talk about using the whole plant and using all of the cannabinoids, the synergy really, really has a very pronounced effect to giving those folks who are looking for relief for a lot of different challenges. So how does CBD work? Because it's important that you understand where our products are sourced from, which is from the hemp species. It's important that you understand the medicinal benefits and properties, but it's also important that you understand, well, how does it work when I consume CBD? Well, there's a real science behind how CBD works. It's called the human endocannabinoid system. And what is great about this system is that every single human being has an endocannabinoid system. It's very much like the musculoskeletal system or the endocrine system, the cardiovascular system, all those systems you learned in high school, you might have forgotten about, but there's one that they didn't teach us about, and that's the human endocannabinoid system. So when you consume CBD, it actually binds to receptors in glands and organs all over our body. If you look at this diagram, you see little dots all over this person's body. Those are receptors that are looking for CBD and other cannabinoids like delta 8 and delta 9 THC to put the body back in balance, to put it in homeostasis, to be able to send a signal to the brain when the brain is overreactive, or if the brain doesn't have enough of those neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin to help us sleep or help our mood. So this is the science behind how CBD works. It's the human endocannabinoid system. So how do you use CBD? Well, there's different forms. There's CBD vape cartridges, there's CBD capsules, there's CBD tinctures that you place underneath your tongue. There's CBD topicals, which I just put my topical on just a few minutes ago. I was getting a little stress in the back of my neck because I couldn't get on the internet. I had to call IT. Thank God IT manager was here in the building still, but we had to resort to using my hotspot for us to have this webinar. So there's topicals, and then there's edibles. Those are some of my favorite too. There's gummies, there's spices. There's even skincare and hair care that now has utilized the infusion of CBD. So what makes Wakanna product different? There's CBD everywhere, right? You can go to the gas station and find CBD. You can go to the smoke shop and find CBD. I'm sure if you're on the line, you've seen CBD somewhere. But it's important that you understand that what makes our products unique, what makes our products safe and effective, is that we do the testing. We do third-party validation to ensure that our products are free from mold, mildew, heavy metals, toxins, pesticides, to ensure that our products are sourced from hemp and that they have the legal limit of THC, right? To ensure that our products have the potency that we have determined on the bottle, which is really the potency that you should be looking for. So that's what makes us unique. One is that our products are tested. We offer certificates of analysis. And then we have proprietary formulations. We just don't give you just CBD. We enhance our products with essential oils like black seed and turmeric and peppermint and eucalyptus and all these other important essential oils that when they combine with CBD, the synergy of relieving inflammation really is intensified. So this is what makes our products unique, and this is what makes our product very safe and effective. In fact, we partnered with the top lab in Florida, in South Florida. I get to go to the lab a lot now because I'm in South Florida building the business, building Wakanna, and really ensuring that these products are really getting the best instrumentation and analysis that we want for our products. So yes, they have state-of-the-art equipment. The name of the lab is Green Scientific Labs. It is the top ISO lab in South Florida for not only hemp products, but also marijuana products. So let's talk about tinctures. You know, tinctures are a great way to get CBD into your system. Tinctures are oils that you place underneath your tongue. And what I love about our product line is that we have a product that you can use if you have random drug screens. Those are our broad spectrum products. So whenever you see a white label, whenever you see the word pure, that is a product that can be safely used by those who have random urine drug screens, okay? They contain less than 0.0% or less of THC. Now, our other product line is called Power. So you'll see products with black labels, they have the word Power. Those are products that have the legal limit of THC. Now, the legal limit of THC in the United States is 0.3% or less, 0.3% or less, right? That is the legal limit, and all of these products are sourced from organic farms. They're sourced from farms that are compliant with the agricultural department. They're compliant with the 2018 Farm Bill, and that means that these products are sourced from hemp. So when we use a tincture, it's important to use a tincture twice a day. Under the tongue, we recommend that you start with 3 drops under the tongue twice a day. Tinctures take about 30 minutes. Sometimes it will take up to 2 hours to get into your bloodstream, but typically within 30 minutes, you may start to feel an effect of the tincture. Again, 3 drops twice a day. We have a product that is our most potent product. It's called Hempranium Md, and I'm going to use an example in a moment of when you should use Hempranium Md. It's really for those who have more serious challenges that they want to address. It's about 900 milligrams of CBD in that 15 ml bottle. And the other Power products is 500 milligrams of CBD in a 15 ml bottle. And of course, our Pure, our broad spectrum product, it's 300 milligrams in a 15 ml bottle. So again, it's important when you use CBD that you place the tincture underneath your tongue. You hold it underneath the tongue for 60 seconds before you swallow. That's super important because you want that CBD to be absorbed through the sublingual glands so that when you swallow after 60 seconds, we can ensure that it is in the bloodstream. So what affects the absorption of CBD? It's important that if you're on medications, if you're under a doctor's care, of course, check with your physician, let them know that you want to start using CBD. The type of food that causes an increase of absorption of CBD is more fatty foods, right? So when you take CBD with foods that are high in fat, good fats, it's about 4 times more absorption that occurs when you take CBD in that form. Also, if you're on medication, it's important to space your CBD products about an hour or 2 from your pharmaceutical medications. Never take CBD along with your medication. Space it out about 1 to 2 hours. And again, always check with your physician. So when we move on to smokables, because that's another way to use CBD. You know, I love vaping because vaping is fast acting. It works within 1 to 5 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes, but absolutely is the form that gets into the bloodstream the quickest. Its bioavailability is higher too. It's about 60% more available to the cells than any other form of using CBD. It's very portable. You can carry it around. You can be very discreet. Take a pull on that vape cartridge or a pull on that CBD joint, and you're good. You don't need a lot. 1 to 3 pulls is really all you need, about 3 times a day. So we offer here at Wakanna so many different smokables. We have vape cartridges. We have different flavors. We even have a Delta 8 cartridge. We have a CBD pre-roll. We have premium flower because some people love to roll their own CBD joint. And I'm telling you, if you have someone in your life, or maybe you're on the line and you're still smoking cigarettes, you're still addicted to nicotine, you absolutely want to start using these products instead. Each time you have an urge to smoke, you take a pull on either your cartridge or your CBD pre-roll so that you can start blocking the craving. You can start blocking the withdrawal symptoms that a lot of people have when they're coming off of nicotine as well. So our gummies are next, our edibles. You know, gummies take about 45 to 90 minutes to really get into the bloodstream. They have to go through the digestive system. That's why it takes so long for those to work. They've got to go through the stomach, then to the liver, and then to the bloodstream. So you want to take a gummy when you are, we're going to talk about some scenarios here, when you want to address maybe insomnia, maybe you're having some difficulty focusing, maybe you need energy, whatever challenge you have, just know that it takes about 90 minutes, sometimes a little bit more, to get into the bloodstream to see an effect. We offer a full spectrum gummy, our power gummies. We offer a broad spectrum gummy. Those are our pure gummies for those who have urine drug screens. We even offer Delta 8 gummies for those who want a more potent effect, but not a high. We even have gummies for those who need a little help in the bedroom with their libido. So just know gummies is another way of consuming CBD. And then my favorite, Cbd Topicals. You know, chronic pain affects millions of people. And I'm telling you, with all of us that are on this flat belly gummy challenge, we're on the rebounders, we're working out, we're walking, we're doing whatever activity that really helps to burn calories. I mean, we're sore. I know I'm sore a lot. So topicals offer local relief to those sore muscles, to those sore joints. Even when you're talking about symptoms due to arthritis, symptoms due to gout, neuropathy, sciatica, you name it, you can use these topical products and feel very, very comfortable knowing that topical products do not pass the blood-brain barrier. So if you're on the line, you have some discomfort, you want to use our topical power products, you are good. These products will not pass in the bloodstream to cause a urine drug screen to be positive. So using these topical products as needed. I like using the Dr. Rita's Rub. It's a great product. It's in a roller ball. During the day, I can just roll it on wherever I need. The Power Pain Cream, I like using it at night. I like to really put that cream on areas that cause issues, that may wake me up at night, so that I can have a really good night's sleep without having a lot of pain and inflammation. So topicals pretty much work quickly, 1 to 5 minutes. They offer local relief, and they are something that you absolutely can use if you have random drug screens. And then we talk about capsules. Yeah, we offer a product that has CBD along with the chaga mushroom in capsules. For all of you out there, because I've got some friends, they don't like the taste of the tincture. They don't like it. So we've got a capsule for them. They don't have to put anything under their tongue and hold it for 60 seconds. You know, we do have a water soluble product that I'm going to talk about that you can put in your water, your juice. But this is a great product. It takes about 90 minutes to get into the bloodstream. Again, it's got to go through the stomach, the liver, and then to the bloodstream. It offers another way of getting CBD again into your system. 1 capsule twice a day is a great way to address Everything that you need to address with challenges that you look for with CBD products. It's anti-inflammatory. It's got the soothing products, really good for those who have GI issues, ulcers, gastritis. By combining this with the chaga mushroom, you start to get more medicinal benefits because it helps to normalize blood pressure, cholesterol. It's got powerful antioxidative properties. It's got key ingredients in this chaga mushroom that makes it beneficial. Those are some of the ingredients: the polysaccharides, the beta-D glucans, the phytosterols, the antioxidants, the superoxidate dismutase. That is like a superfood. This is a superfood combined with CBD in a capsule form. So super, super excited about this product. So let's talk about some scenarios, because each and every day I get lots of emails, and I want these emails to keep coming, right? Emails that ask me questions about, well, which product should I use for this person? So we're going to go through some scenarios. We're going to go over some scenarios that I talked about 2 weeks ago, because last week, remember, I had a ruptured ectopic, so I had an emergency surgery that I had to perform. It wasn't on me. It was on a patient, so I'm fine. But I don't know if you know these people, but these are people that have no issues. They're happy. They're healthy. They have no pain. They sleep like a baby. They have no stress. They have no anxiety. I met a person like this in South Florida. He was an ex-football player, played football, big guy, played football in high school and college. You know, I just knew I had a customer because I knew he would have pain from old injuries, you know, and he just professed to say, I don't have anything wrong with me. I'm perfect. I sleep well. I don't have pain. I don't have inflammation. I don't have stress. But guess what I told him? You still need CBD, right? Because our endocannabinoid system is off balance just from the air we're breathing, just from the water we're drinking, some of the foods that we're eating. So I know this guy had to breathe the air, right? I know he's breathing the air, so I know that his endocannabinoid system needs to be put back in balance. So think of CBD as a wellness, an overall wellness, even for those who have nothing wrong with them. Think of it as a preventive sort of vitamin, so to speak, to keep the body in balance, to keep the body in homeostasis. So it's just a little suggestion for those people that you may run into from time to time that are perfectly healthy. They're on no medications. They sleep like a baby. They don't have no pain. They don't have stress. They don't have a care in the world. But just let them know they still need CBD. So for overall wellness, this is Dr. Rita's recommendation, and that's our customer variety package. The customer variety package has great products for that person to utilize on a daily basis, and to have some products in their medicine cabinet, because I'm sure those people that we know are totally healthy, they get a headache once in a while, right? They may bang their knee on a counter or something once in a while, so they're going to need these products that are in this package. So in this package is the Power Hempranium Tincture. There are 2 of those, 500 milligrams. There is a Power Gummy, a 20-pack. There's 2 pure broad spectrum gummies. The 4-pack, there's a Power Gummy 4-pack. There's a 1 Power Extreme Relief Cream, 1 Empowered Hair, and 1 Power Relief Cream, 400 milligrams. So one's a small cream and one's a large cream. So here on this slide are all of the products that are in that customer variety pack. It's a great package to recommend for someone who just wants overall wellness, to maintain their health, and to prevent anything down the line that occurs as we get older, right? Our hair thins when we get older. So the Empowered Hair is a great product that you can use, drops topically, or you can use the drops as a tincture internally. The Pure Gummies, I love using the broad spectrum Pure Gummies midday. You know, midday just continues to keep me very calm. The Empowered Hair, of course, I'm menopausal. We do know that menopausal women, we have a drop in estrogen that causes hair thinning and hair loss. So that person wants to maintain their hair. That's a great product. And then the Power Gummy, that helps to give you that deep sleep, that REM sleep, that restorative sleep, that sleep that resets your immune system so that when you wake up, you're refreshed and you're energized. One gummy at night, 30 to 60, maybe 90 minutes before you go to sleep, you're going to recommend they take that. And then the Topical Power Relief Cream. This is a great cream that comes in the package, a 400, a larger, and a smaller that that person can apply topically. You know, instead of using BioFreeze or Bengay or any of those smelly over-the-counter products, we have a product for that person. So this is my recommendation for overall wellness. This is not a made-up package. It's a real package, and it's called our Customer Variety Package. Okay, so next, I get a lot of questions about dementia. Dementia is and has been studied a lot as it relates to using CBD. Again, these products won't cure dementia. It won't treat dementia, but what it can do is address the symptoms that we see those who have dementia have. Some of the symptoms: memory loss, mood swings, inability to communicate. They can't express themselves, getting the right words out, sometimes confusion. But what's really troubling is something called sundowning or sundown syndrome. What happens in these patients when the sun goes down, they get very confused and they get very irritable. You know, my aunt, 88-year-old aunt, took her to Paris 2 years ago. And I started to notice when we were in Europe, every time the sun went down, she became very mean, very irritable. Sometimes she'd get confused. And I made the mistake of saying, Aunt Joyce, do you have sundown? Of course I don't have sun. I mean, she just went off on me, right? So you don't want to do that. You want to be very, very, very patient and very receptive to what they're going through. But again, the symptoms we can address with our products. So the aggression, the irritability, the insomnia, all of those can be addressed with our power products or our pure. But what I love is our water soluble product. And I love the water soluble product for those who have dementia because it's hard for them sometimes to hold a tincture under the tongue for 60 seconds. Many of those patients are still swallowing their medication. So that's why I put on this slide the Power King T'Chaga, because it's got the CBD and all the other benefits that the mushroom gives for those who have dementia. Or you can use, again, the Power Water Soluble. You can put that in their water, their juice, their coffee, their tea, and they won't even know that they have CBD. And then they're able to chew, right? Dementia patients, giving them a gummy about 30 to 60 to 90 minutes before it's time for their nap or it's time for them to go to bed. So these are my recommendations. It's not a dementia package, so don't call customer service tomorrow looking for a dementia package. But these are recommended products for those that you may love, those you may know that have and suffer from dementia. Again, we're treating the symptoms, or we're not treating, can't use the word treat, but we're addressing the symptoms that those who have dementia have with these products, okay? Kidney disease. Oh no, this is another big one. Kidney disease. I get questions about this every single day. The sad thing about kidney failure and kidney disease is that it's irreversible, right? Once a person goes down that road, there's no restoring kidney function to normal. Those who have kidney disease have symptoms of nausea, vomiting, loss of appetite, fatigue, weakness, sleep problems, of course, changes in how much they can urinate. That's why many of them have to be on dialysis to remove the fluid. Decrease in mental sharpness. Many of them have muscle twitching and cramps due to an imbalance of electrolytes. So let's look at some products that can address these symptoms of those who have kidney disease. You know, none of these products will reverse the kidney function, right? Somebody's on dialysis, they can't look at CBD to reverse their kidney function, but we can address a lot of their symptoms. These are my recommendations for those patients, those people, those loved ones, just recommendations. This is not a package, so don't call customer service tomorrow looking for a kidney package. But these are products I recommend. I recommend topicals, you know, because they very often have muscle cramping and muscle twitching. So they can use these topicals on those areas that are affected. They also have issues with sleep, with insomnia. So using a gummy at night, 30, 60, 90 minutes before they go to bed. And then to keep them calm, to keep the body in balance, the tincture, I highly recommend 3 drops in the morning and 3 drops in the evening. This will cause an overall wellness and homeostasis to the body. So these are my recommendations for those who are looking for some relief if they have kidney disease. Another question, focus and energy. I get a lot of people asking, what product can I recommend to my client that needs energy, right? We all need energy. We all need to be able to have energy and to focus on the task at hand. This is what I personally use because I need a lot of energy, right? A lot of energy because I'm doing a lot of things that I love. When we talk about energy, I think this is really important that the wake cycles really start. The pathways are found in the brain. They're found in this little gland called the pineal gland. And remember when we talked about the endocannabinoid system, we talked about those receptors that are in different glands and organs. Well, these receptors are found in the brain and the central nervous system. And that's why when you think about someone who needs energy, CBD absolutely is going to bind to those receptors to give them energy. See, the body knows what it needs. Because you said, Dr. Rita, just a couple of slides ago, if you need sleep, give someone CBD, right? Same holds true for energy, right? The body, when it needs wakefulness, it needs energy, it needs focus, that will happen as well when you use CBD products. The hippocampus is another part of the brain that improves memory. So these are important that you understand that these receptors are looking for CBD to give that person who's looking for focus and energy what they need. So this is what I do. Every morning when I wake up, I take my peppermint spray. I do 1 or 2 sprays in my hand and I rub that peppermint on the soles of my feet. See, the soles of the feet are the largest pores in your body. And peppermint is an essential oil that gives me energy throughout the entire day. I take that peppermint and I also use my hands as an infuser and I just inhale. It also gives me energy, but putting it on the soles of my feet absolutely is great. You want to get sleep, right? If you're not getting proper sleep, then you're going to wake up irritable. You're going to wake up fatigued. So I use a power gummy, or I'll do a quarter of the Delta 8, depending on how I'm feeling, so that I can get that restorative sleep, that REM sleep, that sleep that when you wake up, you feel restored. When you take sleeping pills, Restoril or Ambien or any of those other pharmaceuticals, you wake up like someone has beaten you or you've been run over by a truck. I've never been beaten, so I don't know what that feels like, but you know what I mean. You feel awful. So these gummies give you the ability to get into that rapid eye movement sleep so you don't have that rebound fatigue like you have with other pharmaceuticals. So you need that sleep to give you energy. We also offer our flat belly brew. It's got that natural caffeine from the white kidney bean and green tea extract, that organic sort of caffeine. I use 1 scoop and I drink the flat belly coffee. It's going to address my belly and help curb those carb cravings, as well as give me energy throughout the day. Sometimes I'll drink a second cup around 2 o'clock, but many times I just need that 1 cup in the morning to get me going. And then I also like using the pure tincture for energy in the morning. I will take my tincture first thing in the morning. After I spray my feet, I'll go do my workout and come back and have my breakfast and coffee. So these are just recommendations of products for those who are asking you, if you're a distributor on the line or if you're a guest on the line and you're looking for products that will help you to get that energy and focus. These are my recommendations. Now, I had a request from Queen Neff. Hopefully your guest is on the line, Queen Neff. And she asked about CBD and in congenital heart disease. Again, CBD, we cannot make claims. So we can't say this CBD is going to cure your congenital heart disease. It's going to cure a disease that you were born with. Absolutely not. But let's look at some of the symptoms that those who have congenital heart disease have, right? Some of the symptoms are rapid heartbeat, rapid breathing, swelling of the legs, swelling of the abdominal area or around the eyes, extreme tiredness and fatigue, and a blue tinge to the skin. It's called cyanosis. So people who have congenital heart disease have a circulation problem, right? There is a compromise in blood flow that's causing major organs to be compromised, and you will have, in turn, extreme tiredness and fatigue because of that, and many other symptoms. So let's look at some recommendations that I have for those who have congenital heart disease. And these are just recommendations. So don't call customer service tomorrow looking for a congenital heart disease package, because there is not a package. These are just recommended products. For the anti-inflammatory and antioxidative properties that CBD have, it's really important when we talk about congenital heart disease or even heart disease in general, right? To reduce inflammation in the blood vessels. I recommend at this point our Hempranium Md. Our Hempranium Md is that tincture that I spoke about that is more potent. It's a high milligrams, 900 milligrams in a 15 ml bottle. And I like using Hemp MD for more challenging conditions, right? That would be 3 drops in the morning, 3 drops in the evening. I also recommend the peppermint spray. I love my peppermint spray. That's going to help with the tiredness, with the fatigue, to give you that energy and focus. Spraying 1 to 2 sprays in your hand and rubbing the soles of your feet, right? Or any time throughout the day, you need that natural energy. I've got my peppermint nearby. And then for the swelling, for the accumulation sometimes that we see around the extremities or the tummy. You never want to put the cream around your eyes, but absolutely the Power Relief Cream can be used in those areas for discomfort and tightening that you may have. So those are just recommendations for those like Queen Neff's guest who has congenital heart disease. And then last but not least, weight loss. I know all of you on the line know folks that want to lose weight. There's about 4 billion people they're going to estimate in 2025 that's going to be over 2050 that's going to be overweight. So we've got products to address weight loss, right? So our flat belly gummy challenge is going on now. If you're a guest on the line and you want to lose weight, you want to be involved in our challenge, we offer 3 key products: our flat belly brew, our flat belly gummies, and our bitter tea for weight loss. And you may ask, well, how does CBD help with weight loss? Well, there are other ingredients in our coffee and our bitter tea, which is a detox tea, that actually address carb cravings, right? That's many times why we're overweight. We're eating carbs, the bad carbs, the refined carbs. We're eating sugar, not eating sugar, not literally, but hidden sugars, white rice, white potatoes, white bread. Those carbs are hidden sugars. So these products not only help to reduce your cravings, but to help to suppress your appetite. In fact, CBD has been shown to turn white fat into brown fat. That's the fat that helps to burn calories, burn fat, increase the metabolism, and to help get the weight off. So my recommendation is to start off with the detox. Start off with the tea. It's called a bitter tea. It's very bitter. It's a 4-day detox. You want to cleanse your body first before you start your weight loss journey. You want to get all of that junk out the colon. You want to help detox that liver. And then you're going to start on our recommended meal plan. We've got an ebook for you, everything. We've got a grocery list. We have a whole community, a Facebook community to help you be successful. I recommend after your 4-day bitter detox that you use 1 scoop of the coffee in hot water. Some people drink it cold. Some people take the scoop and put it in their smoothie because there's some people that don't like coffee. You'll love our coffee. You'll do 1 to 2 cups of coffee a day. And then you're going to take 1 flat belly gummy and eat that gummy 15 to 20 minutes before each meal. Along with the meal plan, along with your exercise, voila, you're going to get the results that you're looking for. Along with your gallon of water that you need to drink, along with getting 7 to 9 hours of sleep, all of these things together help you to be successful. So that is my recommendation. This is a package, so you'll find this package on the website. So hopefully that will give you some confidence, some more information that will help guide you on which products to use. You know, every Wednesday, I'm going to build on this every single Wednesday. You can email me at ritamd@wakanna.com. You may have a condition, a challenge where you want to email me so we can talk about what recommended products and usage that I would recommend for that specific challenge in someone's life. Again, Rita MD at wakanna.com. You can absolutely email me and I will get right back to you. So I'm going to stop sharing and I'm going to take questions right now. If there's any questions that are in the chat here. And I'm so grateful that we made it. My hotspot did not disconnect us. Hopefully you saw all the slides. Hopefully you heard me. So Ernestine Davis, this question is from my customer who's on the challenge. When I drink the coffee, why do I get diarrhea? You know what? Not sure why you get diarrhea. So what I would say is maybe the coffee and some of the other ingredients in the coffee is a little too strong for you. So I would recommend that you not use a whole scoop, that you try half of a scoop and see how that does for you, okay? Oh, good. So you heard me, you saw everything. Great, great, great. I'm so glad. Thank you, Dr. Kim. Let's see. So that is about the coffee and the diarrhea. How much is the customer variety pack? I believe the customer variety pack is around $230. I don't have all of the prices memorized. So if anyone's on the line and knows the price of the customer variety pack, please put in the chat. If not, what you're going to do is you're going to contact the person that invited you and they're going to direct you to their website and the price will be right there. Wonderful. That's Lee Fry. Lee Fry, are you a customer, guest, or are you a business partner? If you're a business partner, the absolute price is on your website. But if you are a guest, you want to contact the person who invited you and they'll get you that information. Thank you for the prayers for Hannah. She's got to knock that test out the park. Is there a product to address darkness from diabetes? So diabetics, because of their high sugar, they get this dark line. It's called, help me out, Dr. Kim, my internist, Nigrin something from high sugar levels. And what you want to do is that you want to just get that person on the product. See, CBD helps to reduce blood sugar levels by reducing the inflammation in the cells that produce insulin. You want to help that person lose weight because 9 times out of 10, that person is probably overweight. Their blood sugars are probably out of control because of diabetes. So for that specific person, you want to really address the core of the issue, and that is to bring the sugar down so that you can reduce the sugar level. And when you reduce the sugar level, reduce that dark line that many, acanthosis nigrans. Thank you, Dr. Kim. That is what that's called. So let's attack the diabetes. Let's get them on the Hempranium 500 milligram, 3 drops twice a day. Let's get them on black seed. Whenever I'm dealing with diabetics, I order a bottle of black seed as well. Even though there's a black seed in the Hempranium 500, I add that bottle of black seed for them to take as well. So 3 drops of Hempranium 500, 3 drops of black seed twice a day. Let's get them on the flat belly coffee. Let's get them on the flat belly gummy. Let's first detox their system. Let's get all that crap out of them. Let's get them active. Let's get them that ebook, the grocery list. They absolutely can change the trajectory of their health with a diet combined with exercise, combined with these amazing products. Okay. Any other questions?
Dr. Rita, there's a question in the chat on what would you recommend for sinus problems?
Oh, for sinus problems. So I love our first nasal defense. It is a CBD nasal spray combined with essential oils. I also would combine that with black seed. Black seed is a essential oil that is consumed internally as a tincture. I would remove dairy out of their diet. My son had a lot of allergies. I put him on, we didn't have the first nasal defense, but I put him on black seed. I put him on Hempranium 500 milligrams, and I removed dairy from his diet. And now my son Joshua, my middle son, can go outside with pollen and everything all around. So allergies is our nasal defense, is a nasal spray, black seed, as well as removing dairy from the diet. And you absolutely can throw in the Hempranium 500 milligrams as well. 3 drops twice a day. Yes, this whole session is recorded. We have to ask Dr. Roz where all the recordings are from the other week. If a person has back pain, Ann Mooney, hi Ann. If a person has back pain and thinking of second surgery, what would you recommend? So we talked about that 2 weeks ago. Absolutely, the package I would recommend is the topical, both topicals, the Power Relief Cream and the Liquid Relief, the Dr. Rita's Rub. Why both of them? Well, because the cream, I would recommend applying that at night. And during the day, you know, you're able to get to your back with that roller ball. I would use it throughout the day. I would do the Hempranium Md because it sounds like this is a pretty moderate to severe condition that's going on. The Hempranium Md is our more potent CBD product, 900 milligrams in a 15 ml bottle. I would start with 3 drops twice a day of the Hempranium Md. I would also add the pure gummies. I would do a pure gummy mid-afternoon. So I would do Hempranium Md, 3 drops in the morning, 3 drops at night. I would do that pure gummy midday. I would also use the topical products. For those acute onset of pain, have a cartridge nearby because that cartridge will address that acute maybe back spasm that person may have within 1 to 5 minutes. So that is a topical Power Relief Cream as well as the Dr. Rita's Rub. That is the Hempranium Md, the Pure Gummy Midday, and a cartridge or pre-roll for acute onset of pain. Again, this person has got to do stretches. They should be in physical therapy or maybe yoga, Pilates, swimming. These are great, great exercises to strengthen the ligaments around the back muscles, right? That's really important. A gallon of water. Got to look at their diet. That diet should be free from inflammatory foods, fried foods, right? You always have to combine diet and exercise and water and sleep with these products, right? Because back pain, knee pain, shoulder pain, pain is all inflammation. That's all it is. You get inflammation out the body, and then you can live the life that you are looking to live, which is a life without discomfort and pain. Yes, Ernestine, address that diet and exercise. Okay, so it's 9:01. I want to thank all of you. Oh, there's another question. If I didn't get to your question, email me the question, but I've got to go and see some patients because they've been waiting for me for more than an hour. So email me at ritamd at wakanna.com. If I didn't get to your questions, thank you so much. If you're a guest on the line, you want to contact the person that invited you so they can get your products ordered. Remember, guys, don't call customer service asking for packages, right? You know the packages that we offer here at Wakanna. The other things that we talked about tonight were just Dr. Rita's recommendations of different products, okay? Be well, be safe, have a great evening. God bless you all, and I will see you next week. Take care.